So in 2021, AMD released Fidelity 1.0. It sounded good on paper. You get more FPS, better screen resolution, but just how good is it? We're gonna test it with the 5500 XT 8GB XFX. So now we've enlisted. This game has Fidelity. I can get it mixed up. It's called. This way I hate confusing words. What's it called? Fidelity. That's what I'm gonna call it. So now we're enlisted. Fidelity Super Resolution is set to off. We're running a high preset. This graphics card is 8GB of VRAM, so we're not gonna run into any FPS stutterings. And we're getting around like 170, 80 FPS, which is good. So look at these textures, they're pretty good. The shadows are good. It looks overall good. I don't really see anything that's like blurry. It's a bit blurry the hill actually. It's a bit blurry going after the distance though. So now we're gonna go into the Ultra preset. And now we're in the Ultra preset, which is the Ultra, it's the best Fidelity 1.0. We're getting 190 FPS, which is an increase from where we're at. And looking at the table, it does look a bit better. You can only really see if you put them side by side. But this does look a lot clearer, this thing. This ramp. The textures of the grass don't really look that different. They're still blurry. Yeah, so we can really only see this side by side, so I can't really say much. Now I'm going to test performance, which is definitely going to be a huge resolution drop. So we're in performance mode, and straight away there's a huge difference. Just simply because it's just downscaling everything just to give you more FPS. And we did actually get more FPS. Our FPS went up by around 40, which is significant. Like it's a lot. The textures they're playable. The game is playable. You might want to like change some settings with set to performance, like up your render distance, especially in competitive games. Performance is not that bad. This is an IPS monitor, so it's pretty good. So now I'm going to play one game with Fidelity set to performance mode. So we're going to see if it's playable at performance mode, because what performance does is it just downgrades your quality to see if it's playable. If it is playable, then it's a really good feature. Now we're at gaming, in-game performance, and you can really see the texture. It's just really blurry. But it's not too blurry to where it's unnoticeable, it's just blurry. I have no idea how to play this game, so hopefully I don't die showing how to... Just only look at an enemy, see if an enemy is noticeable. Oh, there's an arrow facing... Where's the bad guy? Is that a bad... Oh, the bad guys are this way. Oh yeah, you can see the bad guys. They're not noticeable. There's a lot of sand. Yeah, you would want to turn your render resolution up if you can in this game, if it actually set to performance. Preferably I like set to balance. If you have a bad graphics card, but you have Fidelity, set to performance. But if you have a good one like the 5500 XT, then set to balance, or even Ultra. They're barely noticeable over there. That could just be like the sand, but yeah, it's good, but long distance is very bad. So we're playing World of Warcraft. It doesn't have a set where you can set what type of fidelity it is. So we set it to just off, and then we're going to turn it on, and then that's our difference. What we're looking for is texture, nothing else. Well, and FPS. So this is fidelity off. How'd you? Which was the front of the boat? Oh, this is the front. Okay. No, it hasn't started yet. Wait till it starts. So we're at 130 FPS roughly. The textures aren't that bad, but those textures over there look pixely. That just because of the game just deliberately doing that, just like FPS. I don't think there's that much enemies in this because only 3 people queued. The rest could be AI. Is there AI in this game? I don't know either. Hopefully, wait, can I get the list? There's no list. So hopefully there's AI so we can see what battling's like. Because that's the main thing you want to see is it playable. That guy got red. I'm currently going over to red. It might take a while, because this ship is slow. If War Thunder had, no, not War Thunder, War Thunder, yeah. If War Thunder had this, then Fidelity, then it'll be really good. Like, War Thunder is really well optimized. You can like support old graphics cards. There's option for that. Like you can just like cut off all textures. Like I had a GT 1030, I cut off all textures and get like 300 FPS. The main important, you can see the guy. You don't even want too much texture on him. As long as you can see him, it's good. So fidelity off, it's good. So now hopefully we can turn it off turn it on without quitting the game. Go into settings. This is it here. It's 1.0. Not many games have 2.0. Anyway, it's on now. Not sure what preset set to though, because there's 4 all they crashed into each other. I can't say that. What dumb people. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't say what type of fidelity it is, so I'm presuming it's just like balanced. But it's pretty good. I don't really see that much of a difference. We can only know if it's side by side. Not side, yeah, but some way side by side. So Fidelity is good software for AMD to have, especially the terrible graphics card. Like 6500 XT isn't that powerful, but if you put Fidelity together with it, it's pretty good. If you have a good monitor to show the good display. I have a TV though, which is terrible.